Yo, what's up everybody, Frokenok here and welcome to another Aether video. Today we're gonna go over the 3 new updates we'll be getting soonish in the next patch pretty much for Aether, and those updates are... let me show you. Boom, there you go. So, we'll get the warp system, Varian Hazard Zone and Sigils Max Level. They'll go over to 60 now. So, what does this mean for us? This means like more grinding, more building, and more content. That's what it means, more or less, I guess a TLDR. But let's go a little bit over it, right? So about the warp system. So what is the warp system? The warp system like goes alongside the sigils pretty much. When you reach like the, the sigils to level 40, you can equip, those sigils with, the warps pretty much, right? The warp system like comes into play, the warp skills. So basically your modifiers will become even stronger. You can get those rewards to build those warp skills from the new Varian Hazard Zone pretty much, and will, getting like different resources of the skills, a different color, that is, what you use for the skills pretty much. It will be a little bit different color. But yeah, so the thing is like the Sigils skill, I think what you can get is that you get specific, skills, like as you can see, that it can be melee damage, it can be like, the higher the HP, the more non-dot damage, cooldown, like going down pretty much. There's like different skills that you can equip to different modifiers pretty much depending on what you need, what you think is best for it, and you can increase those skills levels up to 3 times. That buff like can be upgraded a total 3 times, right? So that's really cool. So you can get like some modifiers that will be, let's say you have an S rank modifier. That modifier, after the warp system gets into place and you build it up, it will feel like you have a double S modifier pretty much, alongside maybe getting like, the access key to be +2, because you get the access key to be +2 levels when you're on double S for your modifier, right? So yeah, that's really cool. You get increase in skills as well. There's a couple really nice buffs you can get, so really cool. Looking forward to it, to build more of my modifiers. I imagine that having the modifiers that you really want to use being a priority, maybe your DPS as well, I feel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And since that ties up pretty much with Varian Hazard Zone, yeah, this is like the next one. Will be introduced with the Hazard Zone cleaning, and by clearing different stages in different grades levels, you get various rewards. So that's pretty cool. I don't know much about the Varian Hazard Zone, honestly. I did look up a little bit on the sigil guide, the warp system pretty much, and level 60. But yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to that. I hope like it's the Hazard Zone cleaning, the last stage number 13 was it? I think like it provides a nice difficulty. Of course, like the moment Hades dropped, like made everything be super easy. So I'm looking forward to see how difficult might this be. Especially if you don't have buffs that work against Hades pretty much. And the last one is the sigils that go up to level 60 now. As you know, like all the sigils go up to level 40. And now we will be able to actually get them up to level 60. So how this works is that you have, the reconstruct thingy that's going on. So if you remember, if you've seen some of my beginner guides and whatnot, like let me show you a little bit here. If you go, let's say, Verdandi, for example. Actually, no, let's go to Tsukuyomi because I already have it, as a example. So as you can see, my lightning cutter is pretty much, has like scenery on it, I've already used the reconstruct to reconstruct the lightning counter to be like specifically on scenery Tsukuyomi, right? But for example, this one, I have it as a I have it like, again zone reconstructed. So pretty much what you doing is that you have to reconstruct your sigil to be the specific gen zone you want, which is Sino for scenery, of course, right? And after that, you want to go clarifying the reconstruction, right? It starts to, those all the reconstructions you've been, holding on, and they didn't seem that they would actually be useful for something so far. For that, yeah, get ready to pretty much like use all of those. The resource is gonna go like brrr, like to build so many characters or like the characters you want. So yeah, you choose like, your exclusive specific. So if I press here, for example, see, I can make that specific for a certain Sino character. Of course, I'm using this on scenery, so I want this to be for scenery, right? So I need to specify it for scenery. So you do, the reconstruction here, pretty much, and you need to choose the one that you are actually gonna use for, because if you let's say you want to use this one on excuse me, you want to use this one on Dotachi, for example, then you won't be able, because it's gonna be exclusive to scenery. So make sure you want a specific sigil to be used for a specific character, right? And when you clarify it, make sure that you're only gonna using it for that. So it's overall a little bit expensive as well. So make sure that if you're gonna go do for it, be certain that is what you want to do, pretty much, right? So yeah, and that will be the Sigils Max Level, pretty much thinking. Go up to level 60. You can clarifying those with reconstruction and whatnot to go to there. But yeah, those will be the 3 new updates. I'm not sure if we're getting more updates. All this kind of stuff came a little bit later on, of course, so we're in an accelerated quality of life schedule right now for Aether Global, so we're getting a lot of stuff that the CN version didn't get until much later, or like one per patch, pretty much, stuff like that. So all in all, right now, I think for the most part we have got pretty much everything, like almost everything. I think like the only one that we're missing as far as like updates for quality of life is the dormitory, I think. The dorms. I think like we're missing the dorms pretty much right now. Can't remember if we're missing something else. All the rest are pretty much coming in. I think like maybe deep well was it? It's like a kind of like an abyss mode kind of thing, where you play and you get rewards and stuff as well, like pretty much more modes to get more rewards from, that kind of thing. So yeah, this will do it for this video, kind of short video, but I wanted to touch a little bit on these new updates. I didn't do it at the first day because I didn't want to make like a 1-minute video just talking about the warp system and then another 1-minute video for Variant Hazard Zone, stuff like that. So I was waiting for all the updates. Probably, I think it's all the updates right now that came up, and make a video for that. So I hope this helped you out a little bit, gave you a little bit of insight about the warp system, the sigils and stuff like that. You can catch me always live on Twitch, .tv/Frokenok. You can find links below in the description, blah blah blah. You know how the deal is. I'll really appreciate it if you do, and you come and you follow and watch. I'd love to have you there. And we can, do more Aether stuff. Like, I love the game, I've been loving the game. It's like my number 1 gacha game from all the gacha games that I've been playing, and I don't really play that many. So yeah, I hope like the game keeps, bringing all those nice qualities, all those new stuff. Like, I've been having a ton of fun with it, and I hope like more people actually pick it up. So yeah, that will be it for me. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.